We have spent quite a bit of time playing INWOODS already, clocking easily double digits worth of hours into it. And what do we think? What do we like? What do we dislike? What are the pros? What are the cons? There's lots to think about INWOODS when you break it down, and today we are going to dive right into that. So without further ado, this is my personal and honest thoughts about INWOODS. What do you do when a game comes out and you've never heard of it before? You've never heard of the developer, and you just don't know what to think. Well, in steps INWOODS, a top-down roguelike game developed by Vision Party that helps redefine the genre with epic moments and fun design styles. An easy-to-learn but challenging game to master, it'll keep you wanting to play more. First, let's start with the pros. One of the biggest things is the levels of progression in INWOODS. It's more than just a level up, select a skill, and move on. You have everything down to the talent system, the variety of in-game skills you can learn to strengthen yourself up, and even things like the monster card system that provides a unique take on progressing your character to make yourself feel like you're getting stronger for every hour you put into the game. These systems help diversify each role and each new attempt at a run. You can never get the same skills twice, and if you do, well, the next skill in line is probably going to be different. So it always feels like every run is its own challenge without you knowing what you're walking into. And that definitely helps when you're just thrown in, you level up a bunch, you get to pick and choose skills, change your playstyle every match depending on what kind of playstyle you want to have. And it just feels like a unique experience every single time. And probably my favorite part about INWOODS is the fact that you actually feel like a god. The more you play and the more you level up, you feel the character progression, and the strength increases, and the insane amount of numbers, and the bigger numbers, and everything just makes you feel so powerful like a god. And that even goes with the super intense late game. It goes from being, a one-on-one combat with one little snake into just an absolute massacre of dozens or hundreds of enemies all at once, where you feel like at any moment you could make the wrong turn and just get overwhelmed, and next thing you know, you're loading back into the main menu. But with every game that has pros, there's always gotta be cons. Now, the cons may not feel overwhelming, or they may feel like a complete deal breaker. But for me, I found the cons to kind of balance it out a little bit and make it to where it didn't always feel like you were some unstoppable killing machine. So some of the early on cons that I found was the no endless mode. But the problem is I thought there was no endless mode, just to find out there is an endless mode. You just don't have access to it from day one. And for somebody like me, when I get strong, I want to enjoy it, not have the game end 2 minutes after I get that one card I have been searching for. On top of that, another one of the major downfalls that I found was how slow the early game feels. It almost is like you're a baby taking your first steps in the game for the first time. And just the slower down pace, yeah, it's going to help you get a feel for the character. But it's not that big flashy boom that you're used to or that you get to like during the end game. And with that, there's also the classes. Some of the classes just don't feel like they belong on the same level as others. When you're playing something like the Spearman, you felt so strong and so powerful, but then you switch off to something like the Archer, where your arrows just don't feel like they're doing the damage. And just some of the classes are on such opposite sides of the spectrum that it definitely doesn't feel worth playing some of these classes. But in the end, whether you're new to roguelikes or top-down mass destruction games for that matter, INWOODS has a fun learning curve and plenty of diverse classes, and these will reward anyone that's willing to put in the hours and learn and struggle through the small downsides to experience the massive upsides. Let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy INWOODS? Does it look like a fun game that you might want to enjoy? You want to check it out? We've linked their Steam page down below. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below, and we will see you next time.